You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of motherfuckers calling everything fake. Now, I understand sometimes it's pretty obvious, like Pam Anderson's tits or, most of the dramatic bullshit stories that YouTubers come up with for sympathy, again, for views. I've made this point before about the whole desperate for views thing. Some people, though, they don't try to make it all sound all over dramatic and they sound pretty real. And you know what? That's the kind of shit I believe because they're not making it out like, oh, you should all feel sorry for me. No, they're just letting you know that I've been through that kind of shit. I know you're out there, so know that you're not alone. Like Illy Mations, she had an abusive ex boyfriend she talked about. And you know what? I believe her because she didn't try to make it all sound over the top. She just told it like she would tell any other story, which, that's how traumatized people like me, that's how we tell these fucking stories. We don't just sit there and cry the whole time and moan about it. I mean, if you're like a war veteran, that makes sense because that just goes without saying, but they don't blah blah bullshit about it either, though. That's what most people do on here. But again, Illy, I can understand because, again, the way she worded it, it didn't sound fake. It didn't sound rehearsed. It sounded like she was really trying to, like, she was telling like any other story you would tell. But of course, somebody out there had to fucking, I'm her actual ex boyfriend, and it was. Needless piggybacking bullshit is what he was doing. Then there was this other prick because he brought in some, like, I don't know. Let me go look this up for a second. Hold on. Okay, so I couldn't find the fucking video because, I mean, I honest to God, I looked because the video got taken down. Same with this other video. This prick, because she talked about a kid named Harris being her abusive ex-boyfriend. Now, mind you, there was a video that was pretty much him. There was no getting around it. He fucking made it because he looked, even though his face was covered, you could tell by the way the guy was built, the way he was talking, and by the color of his skin, that's exactly who that was. And before you start claiming racist, she drew him. Like, she drew what he looked like in the video. And it was pretty fucking obvious who this was. And if you see the video, you know who I'm talking about. Then again, there's this other prick who claims that he was. Is like, she's a liar. What actually happened? And of course, the prick shut down his comments. The shit they don't want to hear is, oh, what a liar. Fuck you, dude. Quit fucking piggybacking them. Again, that's another thing. Shutting down comments. Don't want to hear the truth because you know your sorry stupid ass is going to get exposed. Because you're so desperate to rely on either calling somebody a liar, calling somebody a faker, giving your account on a story you had nothing to do with. Again, this is fake, that's fake, this is bullshit. Like, people start doing those like animated fucking like my story animated things. Like, now some of those are I get it because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's ridiculous. Sounds like something out of a science fiction novel. I get it. Some of the shit I understand, but a lot of these I can kind of see. There are abusive and manipulative parents, siblings, family members out there. I get it. And they don't give a fuck what they do to you. Sometimes even friends, they don't give a fuck what they do to you as long as they get what they want. They couldn't care less. You're nothing more than a pawn in their sick game. I get it. But calling every one of these fake is just getting old because, again, these sound legitimate. There are a lot of shitty people out there, and being a parent or whatever, that doesn't justify someone's actions. And it's usually what they do is, oh, that kid's disrespectful. That kid's rude. That kid, It's okay that their parents are beating them or starving them because, oh, they're not bound down and kissing everybody's ass or they're not getting good enough grades or more shit that people can justify their shitty actions with, which they do all the time with parents. Oh, the kid's disrespectful because they don't just sit there and take it. How disrespectful. How rude. That's not how I was raised. If I expressed my free will in any way, I'd have my fucking head knocked off. I would have got my head blown off with a 12 gauge shotgun. Like, old school means okay. You know what else was old school? Arranged marriage, electroshock therapy, waterboarding on children and elderly if they thought they were crazy. Literally just put a little as dumb as shit possible. But no, fuck you. Old school means okay. But that's another rant for another day. I don't even want to start talking about that. But calling everything fake does not make you a fucking genius or make you this fucking, like, I don't know what word I'm looking for. It does not make you this fucking intuitive motherfucker who knows everything and can just spot bullshit when you see it. No, and it's easy to kind of decipher now through the bullshit. A lot of things that are called bullshit, you just use someone famous to talk about. Like, because these are well known, maybe not famous, but these are rather well known on YouTube, so you use these to get views. It's a piggyback. That's all it is. The whole, this is fake, that's fake, this is fake, that's fake. And yeah, some things that can be exposed as legitimately fake. But this is just desperate at this point. Calling everything fake without any real evidence and just saying blah, blah, blah bullshit about it, just sitting there and blatantly just talking all the shit you are about it, does not mean you fucking... This doesn't mean... God. This has just gotten so fucking old. Like, calling it fake does not mean it's fake. Just calling it out and saying, oh, it is because I say it is. It's like that whole exposed shit back in 2016. Oh, this person's a pedophile. This person's a rapist. I have no evidence. Fuck you. Go with it. Just fuck you. Go with it. It's pretty much what it was. Just take my word for it. Don't let me show you any evidence. Don't don't make me show you any evidence. Don't do anything like that. I don't even know where. God, it's hard to breathe right now. But still, though, that's pretty much what it is. Just take my fucking word for it. And again, it's piggybacking. You use somebody well known, somebody established, and use this to get views by blatantly just talking shit about somebody else who's already gotten out there and made something with themselves. And you know what? Like I said, these stories, I can understand why some people would say they were fake. Some of these, though, how can you call that what? Are you some abusive prick yourself and you're trying to be like, well, no, that doesn't really happen. I'm not trying to cover my ass at all. Part of me, that's honestly what I've thought is like, what if this is just like more abusive douchebags who like try to say, well, no, that doesn't really happen. It's okay that I beat somebody and keep them in a fucking closet. I mean, I know that's a bit far fetched, but you get the point though. That's honestly what I'm starting to believe because people will do anything to cover their tracks, even if they just say, well, no, that just doesn't exist. But again, calling it fake is just, again, you're just blatantly relying on somebody who's already established. So, you know, like, oh, yeah, I saw that. I'll watch this person's video while they talk about it, which is ridiculous. It's just gotten so fucking old because, yes, especially teenagers do run into these situations where they have mental instabilities or, you know, and nobody's caring about them for it. Or, like, you know, they get accused of some dumb shit that they had nothing to do with, or the parents are abusive. I get it. I absolutely fucking get it. Namely because I live in this thing called the real world. I don't pretend like it's not there and just ignore someone's issues and say they're wrong for expressing their issues with something. You know, God forbid. But I think this video's gone on long enough as it is. So yeah. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you're doing good. Stay safe, everybody. Sorry. Stay safe, everybody. Hope you have a good year and hope you're having a good one. And I'll see you all on YouTube. Take care, everybody. Catch you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more. And just to let you know, all footage and music that was used in here that does not belong to me belongs to the respective owners. I will leave a link in the description if need so. I did everything in here in fair use. And I don't care who doesn't like it. So yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Hope you had a good one. Hope you're having a good one, and I hope you liked the video. All right, take care, everybody.